it. That goes. I always want to think, of course,
We're not
Michael
eating
Jackson's Beat
anything
It. We're not going to
today.
eat anything today. Try It Tuesday is
Later.
trying different things. You know, we could try different cosmetics. We can try different clothes or fads or trends or
Experiences.
foods and experiences. And Stanton Welch's The Nutcracker is happening with the Houston Ballet. So live from the Houston Ballet, we have a ballerina.
Yay!
Tyler Donatelli is here. Hi, Tyler.
Hi.
Good
Welcome, welcome,
morning.
Tyler. How long have you been performing with the Houston Ballet?
This is my 10th season with the Houston Ballet.
Your
10 seasons?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me how old you were when you started in dance or ballet.
I started ballet when I was 3 years old, and I did not know I wanted to be a professional ballerina, but around the age of 10, I decided that it was something I wanted to pursue.
Wow.
And so when I was 16, I moved to Houston to attend the Houston Ballet Academy.
Amazing.
My family did not move with me.
Wait, say that one more time, Eric, because your mic was
Did your
on.
family move with you?
No, my family did not move.
So here you are, a young girl, 16, and
Yeah.
what kind of regimen? I mean, this has got to be very physically demanding.
Yes. So I lived in the Houston Ballet building. They have a dormitory on the top floor. And
Had
so,
no idea. Had no idea.
And so I would do classes from 9 to 6 p.m. and then I would try to do online school in the evening to get my high school diploma.
Wow.
And that would, just ballet
So
all
take
day.
us through the day. Like, what are some of the
Wow.
exercises, some of the things that you have to do?
From 9 to 6, what are you doing?
Yeah, I
a
know.
long time.
Yeah. So from 9 to 11:30, we'd have a technique class. So you're polishing your technique and all the fundamentals of ballet. And then from about, that time fully on, you just perform and practice rehearsal pieces that you'll be performing on stage. And, you can do up to 7 at a time. So an hour for each one. And
And how many people are performing at the same time, like on the
in
stage?
the Nutcracker, we have more than 100 people on
my
stage
God.
sometimes,
Yeah.
including children. But our company is 60 dancers.
And you did, you said you did, how many shows this weekend?
I did 5 shows this weekend.
Wow.
Holy
So if you're
gotta be
just tuning into the Rule and Ryan Show, we're
Yeah.
talking to a Houston ballerina from the Houston Ballet. It's Tyler Donatelli. You said you were 16 when you moved to Houston without your family
Yes.
to live at the dormitories of the Houston Ballet.
Yes.
What is the process like that? Is that I'm imagining it's a very stringent selection process, like they chose you?
Yes, so
Right.
you can audition for the Academy, or sometimes you can do international competitions where they have some of the Academy staff scouting, and that's how I was.
So they scouted you because you had to
Yeah.
be good to
Wow.
be brought into Houston.
It is selective, yeah, and there's so many people wanting to do this, but you really have to put in the work.
What's it called when you walk on your toes?
Yeah, point.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we could try that today. Teach Kevin that one.
That's right, Tuesday.
Kevin can do that.
In the echelon
Bad
of
feet.
ballet companies to be with,
Yes.
Tyler, is Houston one of those grand meccas for,
Yes.
like, that's the one? Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I got chosen by Houston.
Yeah, Houston
That's
is
awesome.
top 5 in the United States. So
That is excellent.
And where's your hometown, if you don't mind me asking?
yeah, I'm from Huntington Beach, California.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay, yeah. So that wasn't like a quick, like your parents could just come and
No.
see you on the weekends?
No.
Okay.
I mean, that is a commitment to
Yeah.
dance for your. How weird was that for your mom and dad to be like, okay, you're going to do what now? You're 16. We're moving you where? And
I
you're gonna be
know.
alone.
Yeah, I felt a little guilty leaving, but they wanted to support me. so-
Absolutely.
Well,
It's
also,
your
what a great
dream.
experience. You were chosen for this. And now
Yeah.
look at you. You've been doing this for how many years now in
Yeah.
Houston?
Have you traveled abroad doing ballet?
Yeah, the company travels internationally about once a year. We went to Japan last year. We're going again this summer. We went to Dubai. We go to Europe. So yeah, they took
That's
me around the
great.
world.
So what are we supposed to try with you? Because I don't think anything you do.
Kevin's probably like, you guys are the same height.
Yes, we are.
I figured you
But
could
he's got a flat foot. Is that gonna?
Yeah, does that hurt?
Okay.
If he's got a flat foot, will that hurt?
No, it
Make
won't
him
hurt.
better, maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We can try a passe.
A passe.
Yeah.
Go to posse.
Okay, actually, I'm glad you said that because when my daughter was like 4 years old, there was a little ballet thing, and I could never take her because I was on the air, so my
Yeah.
sister would take her, and they'd be like, "Oh, show me what you did." And I was like, "Is that a potty bot?" And at 4, she's like, "Mommy, no, it's a passe." And I couldn't remember the word. I'm so glad you said the
Do you
word.
need room for that? I don't even know what this
No,
is.
this
is
can
easy
be
for-
on
It's like a standing exercise.
like a
Okay.
standing position.
All right. So we'll have
Okay.
to describe exactly what Kevin is doing.
So we'll stand on our left leg, and then we'll lift our right leg up to our knee, And then we'll hold our hands in a circle in front of us.
Oh.
And then we can also
Like
put
you're
it
hugging.
on top of
Oh, look at
us.
that!
we
it's like
can
that
all do
on top
Yeah.
of a jewelry box, that little ballerina.
But is your
Exactly.
foot actually touching the other foot?
That girl's Kevin.
So you're standing on one leg.
Yes.
The other leg, is it actually touching? Like, should I have my
Your-
right foot on my knee?
Ideally, your toe is above your knee.
Oh, my God.
above the knee.
Eric, can you do it?
Above the knee.
Let's try that.
Can guys do that?
Yes, they
I'm
do.
trying to.
I don't know if there's stuff
Listen, I'm the most flexible one in this room, and I cannot get my foot
You
above
can't
my
do
knee.
it.
I can do it, but I can't get my toes
I can
above
get my toe
knee.
above my knee. I can.
I don't think so.
Look.
I think because I have size 11 feet. Is it ideal to be very petite? Have very petite feet for this?
Oh, yeah, that's a
Because
good
I have
point.
size 11 feet. No, I can't get my toe above my
Hannah's
knee.
doing the crane over here.
Doing
Think
it right,
like
y'all.
Johnny.
Rula brings up a good point. I mean, do you have to have a specific body type to be a ballerina?
You know, it's changed over the years. I think anybody can do it as long as, you know, you're in top physical shape and you're able to execute everything.
Can you get
know.
pedicures?
Yeah, people get gel on their toes to harden them.
what I was wondering.
I prefer to not,
Let's
but
see,
yeah, it's a preference thing.
So those kind of shoes you wear all the time because you're used to.
She's wearing a
No,
ballet
I'm
flats.
just wearing ballet flats.
Well,
It's
that's
the
another thing.
style,
Like,
Eric.
like do you like your feet must get calloused and
Yeah,
tough?
you don't want to see that.
Yeah, it's got to be really.
No,
What's
I'm
a
just saying
recovery?
it's
Yeah, like
very
what's a
physically
recovery
demanding.
day
Right.
look like for you?
Okay, so yesterday I had my recovery day, and I will go into the ballet and get dry needling, like in
What
my
is that?
muscles.
What is
It's
that?
like an acupuncture needle, but they twist it to trigger your muscle to
To stimulate.
spasm.
Oh,
Yeah.
You lost me.
So yeah, and then making sure I'm eating good meals to fuel myself, and relaxing on the couch. And,
No Tex-Mex?
It's recovery,
like,
right? After
ice
5
baths?
performances, you
Yeah.
have to have the day of performing. And do you do ice baths?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, so what? So
That's
in
incredible.
the grand scheme of your performances, Tyler, because we as lay people that just know ballerinas are on their toes, how many minutes total are you actually on your tippy toes in a typical performance?
It depends. When I'm Clara, you're the whole show on stage, so that's like a 2-hour duration.
Oh,
On your tippy toes for 2 hours.
Yeah,
If you're Clara.
not the whole time, but like I'm walking in my point shoes, but I'm constantly going up to my
Wow.
toe. But if I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy, our paw is 11 minutes long. It's quite long for a pas de deux. It's like notoriously known for being difficult in the ballet.
And you've got to buy all this equipment. My daughter did ballet for 10 years, and I
Yeah.
know how expensive it was.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's the equipment? You mean like the?
Well,
Like the
luckily,
shoes
the ballet provides everything for
Oh, they
us.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would hope
course.
so.
I would think. So who are you in this? In Stanton Welch's The Nutcracker, who are you?
You
Are you
switch.
different every night?
Yeah, I'm different every night.
Okay.
I can be Clara, the Sugar Plum Fairy. I
Do you
can
have a
be
preference?
I love doing Clara because you're telling the story to the audience, but the Sugar Plum Fairy is like the coveted role.
When do you start rehearsing for the Nutcracker?
We
Is it like
started
4 months out, 2 months out? Because I know you know it, but
Yeah, usually like 2 months out is a good gauge of
Mm-hmm.
that, and then we'll do dress rehearsals 2 weeks.
what's after
leading up.
Nutcracker? What do you guys?
After Nutcracker, we're doing Sleeping Beauty and a new production of Raymonda, which is a classic ballet story, and we also have other mixed reps as well.
Yeah, the first time I went to the ballet, I was like, they're not talking in this.
Where's the dialogue?
It's Tyler Donatelli. She is with the Houston Ballet. It's Stanton Welch's The Nutcracker, which is happening at the Wortham Theater, and it runs until
Beautiful
the
theater.
29th, December 29th, correct? And thank you so much for coming in here.
Thank
in
you
the
guys for
morning
having me.
and giving us some insight on the life of a ballerina. We
Are
didn't
you the
even
first
know there was a
ballerina I ever met?
dormitory there.
I know.
I've never been a ballerina before.
To be honest, I thought you were going to be much taller.
There are taller people.
Like I thought, like how in the not in the older days, but back in the day, like supermodels, they had to be like 5'11".
Oh, yeah.
So I assumed because like you're up on the stage and you look, so tall, and like I assumed you were going to be really,
I actually
really tall.
thought the
for some
opposite,
reason.
Sam, because years ago, I remember like Princess Diana was had done this performance, and she had always in her history she had wanted to be a ballerina, and she was told she was too tall.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
Princess Diana was like
wow.
5'10". They said you're too tall to be a ballerina, so that's why she got her chance to do like some show or something, and she was
Yeah.
so excited.
That's really
because for a
interesting.
long time, I think it's easier when you're petite to be able to be on your toes.
Oh
for
yeah,
so
yeah,
long.
yeah. There's less to lift.
Right.
Well, luckily, the ballet world is more inclusive these days, and so I
We need
think
to have you
everybody's
on
changed
That's
a
good
lot.
to know.
in a few months. They're John Wick. They're doing not a sequel, but a spin-off. with the girls that are ballerinas.
Oh, really?
And they're assassins.
Oh, how
So, the famous girl that was in the Marilyn Monroe one, I forget her name. You know the actress. Ahmad knows her name.
Ana de Armas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
And she's the ballerina in the John Wick films.
She's an assassin.
An assassin
That's
ballerina.
the next word, the assassin ballerinas, starring Tyler Donatelli. Thanks so much for coming in.
Before you leave, so you want to do this your whole life? Like, is there a cutoff? Like, at a certain age, you can't do this anymore?
There's not like a cutoff, but some people, I would say the average retirement age is around like 40 years old. So,
Okay.
You got a long time.
Yeah, we got time.
That's great. Well, we can't wait to see you in St. Welch's, the Nutcracker. Thank you so much, Tyler.
Thank you for having me.
Happy holidays. Thank you so much. All right, so coming up next, we're going to kind of just go around the table.
What I love about this show is the listeners make the show, like Ryan always says. You guys call, you leave
Absolutely.
messages. Pedro reached out to me on Instagram. Just became friends.
Mm-hmm.
I met him for the first time today, and his lovely daughter came with him. And he was in Argentina to see at a wedding for his cousin. And he goes, Eric, I'm going to be in Argentina. I can bring a lot of food back.
Because we do like to try foods from around the world here on the Roland
like,
Ryan Show.
All right, we'll try it. So come on in. So
Argentinian
Pedro's
food.
here to try some.
Is it going to be sour? Is it going to be sweet? Is it going to be amazing or not? We'll find out what Pedro has for us next on the Roland Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE. It's the Roland Ryan Show. I think the coolest part about this job is absolutely you. People listening right now, all the people that we get to meet. So many incredible people.
We get exposed to different cultures and different foods and trends from around the world. And Pedro is one of our loyal listeners who's from Houston, but his family roots are from Argentina. Were you born in Argentina, Pedro? Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks so much. No, I was born here in Houston.
Born here, okay.
But all my family's in Argentina.
Okay. And you got here because your parents are from Argentina and they moved here for work.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Your mom is a diplomat?
She worked at the Argentinian embassy.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
So you reached out to Eric because
So
you
you
were
just
going
listen
back
to the
home.
show? Because I know he's got a great bourbon collection.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Tequila.
So me and my daughter, we listen to the show every morning when I take her to school.
Nice.
Oh,
So
that's great.
Hi, Sophia. Thanks for listening. So Pedro brought us a variety of goodies, and they all look like there's something good. I don't see anything that triggers that I should be scared
Usually
of what I'm going
Eric
to
brings
try.
in something revolting that
big
we're
time.
all going to suffer.
But when it comes to other countries, we like Japanese chips and stuff we bring in. We just don't know their kind of flavors.
Right.
Greek,
Sure, yes.
Greece,
Yep.
Greek flavors, the shrimp.
It's what you're
shrimp tail
raised with.
chips.
Exactly.
Yep.
So what'd you-
Prawn cocktail, potato chips, things like that.
So you're bringing in, looks like some sweet stuff.
Yeah, so I brought you guys some of the most authentic desserts and sweets that we eat in Argentina. You have the Argentinian alfajor. It's like a vanilla wafer cracker with dulce de leche in the middle.
What?
What'd you call it?
Alfajor. So
Okay.
Havana's the most iconic brand that makes them, and alfajor is the type of dessert that you're eating.
It
So
looks
it's-
like a white
Chocolate
chocolate.
dip. It looks like a chocolate dip Oreo.
Oh, but it's
Right?
Oh,
I'll just take
Like
it.
that's what the visual is. It looks
Yeah.
like a chocolate dip. Here, I'll throw you one.
All right, let me
Hold
give
on.
it a shot
And
here.
Oh,
Here.
they're packaged?
No, yeah, they're
Yeah.
packaged,
Okay.
and you can
Are they
break that in half, maybe.
They look like
Packages are
Klondike
different.
bars.
yeah. So you have
One is white chocolate, one is dark chocolate.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
That's
try the dark
very
chocolate.
interesting, like in a good way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not crunchy.
No.
It's soft.
Oh, it's
Very soft.
Oh, it's like a ding dong.
Kind of looks like a ding dong, but a fancier ding dong. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Thumbs
did you
up
get one?
with that
Let me
one.
try the chocolate.
Kevin, did you get one?
No, not yet.
Here.
Send that ding dong down there.
Have half of the white one. You can break off some of that if you want. Here, hold it like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
That was really
really
good.
good. Do you
Oh, 100%.
do you eat this with like coffee or just
Yeah. So
after
people.
meals?
Yeah. So during tea time and coffee, we have that and a couple other snacks like croissants and.
Oh, so
Just grab that
is
little
tea
piece.
a big deal in Argentina? Like I know in the UK, tea is
It's
everything.
really good.
It is in a sense because people in Argentina they eat lunch around 2 p.m. and then we eat dinner around 10 p.m.
What?
So we usually,
Wow.
yeah. So
What
we
a
usually, yeah.
When you go
Doctors
to
recommend
bed,
against
yeah.
that.
No, but
Oh, yeah.
well, it just all depends when you go to bed. When you go to bed.
Oh, we,
4 a.m.
11, 12, 1 a.m. depending on the day because over there people, like I said, people have tea around like 5 or 6 to make it to dinner around like 9
But
or
when
10.
does the workday start?
A work day probably starts around 9 o'clock and it ends at 6.
Okay.
Do they split up the workday in Argentina? Like I know in European cities, they take breaks. Like
Yeah.
they'll be open like 8:30 to 1:30
Oh, yeah.
or 12, and they'll close until like 2:30.
Yeah,
or
the
5.
retail stores do, yeah.
So
Especially
in
the smaller.
Argentina, there was
yeah.
a break.
There is a break in some of the smaller retail stores for
Okay.
sure.
Do they have a Roland Ryan show there?
Oh,
There's like
for
a radio
sure.
show.
Little breakfast shows?
Oh, 100%. But it's mostly about soccer.
I was saying off the air to Pedro, dumb question amnesty. Is there a different dialect of Spanish spoken in Argentina versus the Spanish that maybe I'm used to hearing?
In like Mexico.
Yeah, you can obviously tell when you hear somebody from Argentina that have the show or the pocho or you can hear the dialect's different compared to somebody from Mexico or Peru or Colombia. It's very easy to tell when you're talking to somebody from Argentina from everywhere else if you've spoken to somebody.
Who's
before in the past.
Argentina's nemesis in soccer? Colombia? Because you guys beat them though. But
We beat them. Usually it's Brazil, but Brazil's been struggling the last couple of years. I mean, right now we're the champs, so it's what everybody hates us. Yes, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Wait, Argentina won the World Cup?
World Cup, yeah, first time since '86.
That is very loud, Ryan. My God, you just dead my ears.
We are the champions.
I don't have
Dead my
headphones on.
ears. So yes, Argentina was the most recent World Cup winner. Did you
Right.
just lose your mind?
Oh yeah, and then I went to Miami this year for the Copa America. So that was the Argentina against Colombia.
That's when they beat them.
That was the big big South
Colombia was
America.
supposed to win,
Yeah.
and then Argentina.
Wow.
Oh yeah, 100%. And that was the big scandal where everybody was breaking into the stadium. They closed down the stadium for an hour and a half. So it was some madness. Yeah.
Do you ever
If you're
fear
just-
for your life, though, in one of those
Did
matches?
you go to all the games?
I got all the games.
Because I mean, we've seen soccer violence, like where
For
the
sure.
fans go crazy. in
As
the
long
stands.
as you don't go to a stadium of an opposing team wearing your team's jersey, nothing happens. You gotta be
Don't
neutral.
poke the bear. Don't
Yeah,
poke
don't
the
poke the bear. Yeah.
It's like,
If
when I
you're
go to the
just tuning
Yankees
in-
and Astros, I'm not going
yeah.
to wear
No.
too much
Astros
Astros
gear.
stuff.
Put a sweater over, and then when you get to your seat,
Exactly.
take it off.
Yep.
Type of
Right.
deal.
If you're just tuning into the Real and Ryan show, we're talking to Pedro. He is one of our listeners who is of Argentinian descent, and he has brought us some goodies from his last trip. Now, we tried the Havana alfajor. We all love that one.
Very,
Oh,
very
yeah.
good.
was
Thank
great.
you.
Now, this one
Good
is
stuff.
Bon Au Bon. It looks
Yes.
like a giant chocolate candy.
like a bonbon.
It's a bonbon, yeah.
Is it
big.
like? Is there like a
Yeah.
wafer? Is it just solid
hard-
chocolate?
it's a crunchy outer texture, and inside you have a creamy peanut butter taste.
Hey,
It's really good.
should we shake our bonbon first?
If you want to, you can.
Go ahead, Kev.
Is it kind of like, I would have to say, is it like a Ferrero Rocher type of quality
Ooh,
where you
smells
have
good.
that chocolate wafer and then center and the soft? Let's see.
Oh, here we go.
Man, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Oh
Argentina.
man, that's good.
Man.
Well,
That's good.
the inside is like a fluffy type of here.
Got a
do you
little
want
bit of
some?
a.
I am. I just, for some reason, wanted to keep like the
It's
package.
got a little bit of a Kit Kat wafery type.
Yeah, exactly.
thing.
Right, and the fluffiness of the inside, the peanut butter's not that strong. At first, I almost
Oh, no?
forgot it was peanut butter until I got the essence of it and the aftertaste. It's not like it doesn't hit you with a peanut power. You know what I mean?
Are there a lot of American restaurants in Argentina, like KFC? I see KFC everywhere.
There are, but the funny thing is when I go to some of the restaurants, they have specific menu items that are from the States. They'll have a restaurant that's very famous in Argentina. It's called Kansas. They have a dish called Houston baby back ribs. It's pretty funny. Yeah.
Even though it's Kansas,
Even though
Now,
it's-
when you eat that, is it authentic?
No,
or
it's-
is it
no,
like
it's-
their interpretation.
No, their interpretation 100%. But it's so funny that
That's
they'll
awesome.
put menu items with different areas of the United States, just saying, "Hey, it's from Texas, or it's from here, or wherever it's from." Yeah.
but they have
And-
the best beef.
Oh yeah, best beef, 100%. Yeah.
So where's an Argentinian restaurant here that you enjoy as someone who knows that food originally from your country?
So my family and I, we love going to Sal and Pimienta in City Center. It's probably the most authentic Argentinian / Uruguayan cuisine
Okay.
that they have. They import their meat from Uruguay and Argentina. So you ask them for their meat board, they'll bring you stuff that you can't try anywhere else.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
But
good
I'm
to
kind
know.
of disappointed. I don't see any Argentinian wine.
Oh, well, I brought you something else a little bit more spicier.
Yeah, what is this?
So this
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
what
most
is this
this is
drink?
the most typical drink you drink in Argentina. This is like saying you're whisking Coke in Argentina. This is Fernet with Coke. So Fernet is a Amaro. It's a digestivo that's made in Italy. So it's a very bitter and licorice taste. Yes, it's a digestive.
So this is alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So you guys, cheers. So you try and let me know what you guys think.
Cheers.
Yes.
How do you say cheers? You guys just say cheers?
Salud.
Salud.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try this. We're all quiet, huh?
It's not bad.
Wow! Holy smoking Joe! That is like a cough syrup punch.
Told you,
I think I'd
Coca-Cola.
like it better without the Coke.
Good Lord
all right.
Almighty!
So people take shots of it by
Yeah,
itself.
I was going to say, you drink this much of it?
Oh yeah.
You drink this
Oh,
much of this?
So no more. You drink double
Have you
that
seen his
size. Yeah.
whiskey
Oh, my
collection
God.
and
Yeah.
tequila?
Yeah.
No, wait a second. I don't get any alcohol from this. I feel
No?
like I just took a teaspoon of yellow Listerine.
Really?
Like, not even
Well,
the
what do you think
spearmint
Listerine is? It's alcohol.
No. But it's mouthwash you're not supposed to drink.
It's a little Listerine.
It's like Listerine, like
Yeah.
the yellow flavor, not the blue, the cool blue or the spearmint. It's like yellow Listerine
Antiseptic is what
Yeah.
you're saying?
in the Coke. This is not something that is flavorful to me. No, Kevin's like, no.
Even Kev. And Kev
like
likes.
it?
It's not for me.
No, it's not for me. It's not for me.
And
I really feel like I mean, I get
I
why
feel
it's
like this is probably
digestive.
like a week for Eric.
It's like
What is the drinking age over there?
18.
18. Okay.
Okay.
That's why he
How-
went there a lot when he was
18.
18.
Right.
Yeah.
How much of this, what did you call it again?
Fernet.
Fernet. How much of the Fernet did you put to the Coke?
So it's always 3 fingers Fernet and then the rest Coke. So usually like 30-40% of the glass Fernet.
Wow, that Fernet is Listerine, man. Wow.
I don't know.
Just punched me right in the face.
I must not. My tolerance must be really.
Yeah.
Do you not taste the bitterness at all?
Eric,
It tastes
we're
like a
not.
flat Coke to me.
You're kidding me.
I'm like, I'm not tasting.
You
it.
don't taste bitterness, Ryan.
No.
You don't taste bitterness. Kevin, I
But
know
you have
did.
to understand.
Sam, did you taste
Eric
bitterness?
and I are 2 old alcoholics.
Yeah. This is nothing.
Yeah, I have like 0 tolerance. I'm gonna be under the table here for the third sip. So you have one last thing. I think it kind of cleanse the palate from the Fernet. What else you have?
So I brought you guys, so we in the Alfajor, the most staple thing is the dulce de leche. That's the caramel, but this is caramel on steroids. This is your A5 Wagyu of caramel, as we would say.
Oh,
So
wow.
the jar is it's Vacaline. Vacaline. Am I saying it right?
Yep.
Something about a
Vacaline is the
cow?
brand.
Yeah, exactly. Comes from the cow. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna,
What?
I'm gonna,
Una vaca.
Like it legit comes from a cow?
Can you buy this in
Oh, yeah.
America?
You buy them in tubs.
Is it,
But can you buy-
it's
you can buy
dairy
here?
or
Oh, you
what?
can buy them at some of the Argentinian restaurants that they have things for sale.
think of like if you're spraying Nutella on a cracker.
That's what it kind
Actually,
of looks like. It's like a thicker,
So growing-
but
brown
caramelly.
substance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So growing up, we used to eat this on toasted bread with sugar on top. That was
You
the.
don't need sugar on this.
Well, I know, yeah, but that's
Sugar on top of this?
yes.
Okay,
That's why their
hold
soccer
on.
players are so good. They're hopped
yeah.
up on this stuff.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
this
can't,
is
I
bomb.
can't reach you, Ahmad. I'm not going to throw it
Yeah,
at
this
you.
be good on-
I'll just eat this.
This be good on a bagel.
That's
I
good.
think.
Yeah.
It's like a schmear.
Yeah, it's a smear, but
No.
it's a higher
Forget the
dose of
cracker.
caramel. Yeah.
I just want the caramel. I forget
Yeah.
the cracker.
Oh, man. Now you eat
That's
that out the
good.
If you
jar.
wanted to do healthy, you could do it with an apple.
Yeah, a lot of people do that too.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Right?
All right, that's
What's
what
the
we'll do.
number one question like your cousins
Oh,
or
man.
family in Argentina ask you about America? Is there something you've through the years they've asked you about?
I guess more the biggest thing for my family is they love trying the stuff they don't have over there. So my cousins love Dr. Pepper. They love Kit Kats. They love all Snickers stuff they have it now, but back in the day you couldn't get that. So I would bring suitcases full of all this stuff,
Which is ironic because what you have is so much better than that.
But they see America, they see movies,
Oh,
they
yeah.
see
Oh, yeah.
TV, and they go, I want that, right?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are energy drinks big over there? Because when I was a child, my parents would always go to Greece with vats of powdered Gatorade because my cousins were crazy for Gatorade. They didn't have it. Now they have it, but they didn't have it then. Is there anything like that there?
Yeah, so they have a energy drink called Speed, which is like their equivalent to Red Bull.
Speed?
Speed, yeah. It's Speed.
We have that too.
Next time I go, I'll bring you guys some. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
picking up this new candy bar. It's called cocaine.
They get right to the point.
We have to
flake.
start you at 6
Peruvian
a.m.
flake.
Well, I'm already feeling that drink because I'm such a
Feels
low weight.
good.
I had 2 sips of that drink. I can feel it. Like I'm getting
Oh,
hot.
come on. That's
I think Ahmad's gonna
psychosomatic.
drink
There's no
mine.
way.
There's no way, yeah.
Buzz off of a sip.
You can have mine.
Haven't you?
It's
Do you not
roulette.
know me? I had like 3 glasses of
I know,
wine,
but-
and I was like a drunk college girl in a bar.
An infant wouldn't get drunk off of
Yes,
that.
they would. They 100% would.
I'll offer it to Santi and let you guys know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally
Mom of the
kidding.
year.
Pedro, thanks for bringing all this in.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys so much for having us on.
I really
Did
appreciate
your daughter
it.
want, do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Hey,
or
yes,
anything?
Sophie,
Right over to the
come on.
microphone.
Come on the mic. come
Sophia,
over.
get on the mic, Sophia. Come on. Hello. Hi.
Tell her where you're from.
Hi. I'm originally from Venezuela.
Okay.
So I came here when I was around 5 years old, and I do go to Argentina once in a while, and it's always so much fun to go over there because it actually snows over there.
Oh, that's got to be. But now may I ask, how old are you now?
I'm 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
So Dad's going to be teaching you to drive soon.
We're already doing that, yeah.
Oh,
We're doing that. Oh, that's
Let's
good.
just say it's going slow.
Well, this is
Say hi to anybody,
this
Sophia?
city's tough to drive
If
in.
you can learn how to drive in Houston, you can drive anywhere.
Pretty much. Well, I don't know. Maybe in Argentina it might be a little crazier.
Oh, it's worse.
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. There's no lanes, bikes going between cars. It's a
That seems
free for all.
easier
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a mess.
Okay.
My daughter could master that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the line.
Honestly, Buenos Aires is like New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like New
Now,
York.
I mean,
So, yeah.
New York is actually surprising because I worked there for many years, and it's I think it's easier to drive there than it is here.
Well, because everything is so stopped up because there's
People
so much
have
traffic.
guns
You're not
here.
really
Yeah.
driving.
Big time.
Right. Well, thanks, guys, so much for
Thanks for
listening to our
listening.
show.
Hey, thanks so much for inviting us.
thank
And
you.
thanks for thinking about
An
us
education
on
for us.
vacation.
Yeah, think about it. You
Oh,
like
for
you
sure.
thought about us and said, "I'm going to take this to the Rule and
He
Ryan
planned
show."
it out. He's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta
So
bring it
nice.
back.
we listen to you guys like every single morning.
Oh, my God,
My
thank you.
favorite segment is The rapid fire quiz.
Oh,
Nice.
I love it so much.
Who is the worst poor sport in that game?
Is that even a question?
I know. Eric is terrible.
Obvious.
It's got to be real.
It's Eric.
Who's
Eric
the
is the
worst
biggest
winner?
baby ever.
Who's the worst winner? Who's the gloater? The gloatiest?
Also Eric.
Okay, so my dad, he's like he goes for you in
Thank
the
you.
rapid fire quiz. I go for Rilla and Sam.
Thank you.
And
What's it like to lose every other week?
I blast your winning music every time you win in the car.
Every time you win, he puts your music on
Glorious!
full volume. And
Yeah.
my dog comes with us, and I feel bad for her.
Because
She has to listen to Glory. Almost every single
Hopefully
Wednesday.
next year I'll bring back a three-peat.
Three-peat,
Back-to-back champs.
We've got a new one tomorrow morning.
I don't know
I'll
about
be
that.
excited to hear that.
Well, thanks guys for coming by the show.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Coming up
so
next,
much.
we've got
Thank
some
you.
celebrity scoop. Since it's the end of the year, the best TV show of the year has been awarded. Who got the title? Find out next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
From Hollywood to H-Town
Rula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRVE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. Two little notes I want to make before we get into the scoop. Number one, as you may have heard, we're going to be broadcasting live on Thursday from Texas Children's Hospital. It's Houston's Little Heroes. It's the day that we dedicate to being on site at the hospital as an entire radio station, where we try and raise as much money as possible, and all the dollars that we raise stay right here in Houston to help benefit the families and the children of Texas Children's Hospital. If you like to to donate today.
donate, yeah.
Text the letters KRBE in the text field and send it to 51555. And from there, you can see how you can donate starting even today. For Houston's Little Heroes, will be live at Texas Children's Hospital in the Medical Center on Thursday. All day KRBE will be there. So the second little thing I want to talk about, not little, but earlier this morning, we had Tyler Donatelli in. She's one of the ballerinas for Stanton Welch's The Nutcracker.
Yeah, from the Nutcracker.
And I wanted to give them some love because we didn't talk about how you can get tickets for that, because she was in here telling us how
We
she's
get so
been
caught up.
I know.
Yeah.
We're so fascinated by what it's like to be a ballerina.
Yeah, she moved here when she was 16 from California.
Incredible.
She lived in the dorms that are on the top floor of the ballet school. We didn't even know that existed. I talked to her off the air about how many kids are accepted into that program every year, and they live here. The youngest ones, they live here, and they become these incredible performers. So Stanton Welch's The Nutcracker is happening right now at the Wortham Theater Center until December 29th, and the tickets are just $30. HoustonBallet.org, or call 713-227-ARTS so you can see her. Is she going to be Clara? Is she going to be the Sugar Plum Fairy?
It's a Christmas
Who's she going to be?
tradition.
What a great memory.
Oh, yeah.
$30.
$30. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Kids love it.
So we talk about end of year titles. Everybody, end of the year, biggest selling album, end of the year, biggest grossing tour, end of the year, best
Most
TV
Googled
shows,
thing.
most Googled things. So the best TV show of 2024 has been crowned, and
I'll tell you if it's right or not.
let me go.
right?
Let me
Yeah,
go to
let
the
me
top
hear
five.
this.
Should I
I'm
do
excited
top
to hear
five?
this.
Should I do top five?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hacks is number 5 for
Yes.
Max.
Hacks is always solid.
Hacks on Max.
You're looking for a fun show. Jean Smart.
What's the premise?
She's won the Emmy so many times.
She's
for
like a
this.
Joan Rivers type. She was famous in the 70s and 80s.
Uh-huh.
And then she burned down her husband's house because he slept with her sister. And, and things went crazy. And then she went to Vegas to do her show. And she's just not hip or cool anymore.
She's trying to relaunch her career.
And she meets this girl that's like 22 and is her writer. And
They did a movie like that.
it's kind of like that movie with
Mindy Kaling.
Yep.
What's that one?
And,
Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh.
the
What was that?
Emma
Was it-
Thompson.
Yeah, Emma
forget that
Thompson
one.
and Mindy Kaling.
But yeah, Hacks is always solid. She wins every year awards.
Yeah, Golden
It's
Globe
3
and stuff.
seasons. If you're looking for something, we can get.
Is
like,
it done?
Okay.
No, they're gonna do
They'll
it.
have
Keep
4
going.
seasons.
Okay.
The number 4 best TV show 2024 from HBO, Industry. Anybody watch that?
Gosh,
Wonder.
I haven't watched any of
No,
these.
I haven't.
That's
heard
the one
that.
with Jon Snow.
Okay.
But
the guy who
Kit
played Jon
Harington?
Snow.
Yeah, and it's not Jon Snow.
All right.
Okay.
Number 3 from Netflix, won all the awards, last Emmys, Baby Reindeer.
That was
Baby
so
Reindeer.
good. Yeah, it was. It's
I didn't
distraughting.
even finish it.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
didn't
my
watch any of
God.
it. I just watched
The
it through your
twists
eyes.
and turns at the end. It
was good.
remarkable.
Top 5.
That's number 3 on that one. Number 2 from AMC, Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire.
I never got into that one.
No, not into the
I just-
vampire stuff.
None of my shows are on this
No,
list.
no. And number 1, best TV show 2024, FX Shogun.
Oh yeah, that was.
What
Is
is
it good?
this? I don't know.
That is amazing. It's beautiful. It's a true story.
Is it like a guy show though?
No,
Like
it's
women
a
would like
romance.
this?
No, I think more I think it's even.
Well, women would
Okay.
like it, like in what way?
Because there's a love
Because
story.
we are women and we
Basically
have to
this-
have the
No,
romance.
but a lot of women don't want to watch just mindless action and slicing and
no,
dicing.
it has both.
Okay.
It's
So,
a really great show.
It's a drama. They've only had one season, set in Japan in the year 1600. Lord Yoshi is fighting for his life as his enemies on the Council of Regents unite against him when a mysterious European ship is found marooned in a nearby fishing village.
And this guy is like, if you look at this, is like the first person from England or Europe where he was from to go there and help them with war idea, to fight
I'll give
and
it a
stuff.
shot.
Okay.
But is it so good that there's going to be a season 2?
Well, I can't spoil anything for you because I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't.
So we get a cliffhanger.
No,
cliffhanger
just,
ending.
there's just things happen.
Got it.
There should be, but
Shrinking was in the top 10, Eric. Have you talked about Shrinking? You like it
yeah.
so much, Apple TV
I never
Plus?
saw the second season yet. I'm waiting.
That's,
during the holidays. Jason. I can never
That's
say his name
Harrison
right.
Ford and Jason
Segel.
Segel.
Yeah.
And who else is in that? I can't remember the third actor. But
Oh my god, the one guy who wrote it is he plays Roy in Ted Lasso.
Roy. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oi, that guy.
That guy. Yeah.
Roy. So you can see more if you wanted to check it out. TVLine.com is crowned Shogun the number
I do
one
like how
movie.
Netflix will bring shows
show.
back from the dead. Like I've told you, Eric, you got to watch AP Bio on Netflix. It got canceled 3 years ago, but because it's just getting such a reaction. They're
Netflix
talking about,
is the
talking
speaking
about
of
bringing it
Netflix,
back now. It's so good.
What were the top 10 though? I'm just curious. Like,
Is
what was-
Lincoln Lawyer on there? That's what
in
I'm
the top
obsessed
10,
with.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith,
That's
10.
okay.
Abbott Elementary, 9. Nobody Wants This on Netflix, Emma, 8. Shrinking,
was
number
really
7.
good.
English Teacher, 6.
What was it? Nobody wants.
Nobody
This?
Wants Us.
What's
That was
one?
really good.
Which one's that?
That
one?
was with Kristen Bell.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
yeah, I
kept
never
seeing
did
the
see that
title
one.
and never clicked on
My
it.
wife watched it before me.
It's like
without
based
me.
off a real story. It was really cute. I liked it.
And Sam and I were saying off the air how Lindsay Lohan has had quite the redemption on Netflix, but I haven't watched any of her
Yes.
movies, but you have. You like them.
It's called Our Little Secret. I just watched it last night with my mom because my mom's still in town, and it's a really, really cute chick flick. Like
Is it like a holiday movie?
it is. Yes,
Okay.
it's like
You can't even tell it's her.
Christmas-based.
She looks so adult.
I
Like,
think she looks
great.
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible, but her face is.
If you want to
definitely
pick for
changed.
your parents, though, there's this. I watched this. It's so cute. Ted Danson. It's called Man on the Inside,
I see that popping up.
and
but
it's really it's just it'll make you smile.
I'm in
Like,
that Taylor Sheridan vortex of from
okay.
Yellowstone, Landman with Demi Moore, John Hamm, Billy Bob Thornton,
Ooh, that's a
Ellie
good
Lauder,
cast.
and then Lioness is really good.
Oh, with Zoe Saldana.
I'm just over here
all these,
watching.
you gotta
like-
watch Taylor. That Taylor Sheridan dude is killing it.
I'm over here watching repeats of Bunked with my kids.
Ugh.
That's all they care about. Bunked, Mommy.
Give an
Put on
iPad, say
Bunked.
go watch it by
What
yourself.
are you going to do when your kids are grown, when they graduate from high school? You're not even going to know how to act, how
Why?
to watch television again.
No, why? I watch it with my earbud in my ear, but I pick weird things that y'all don't like. I watch all the stuff y'all don't watch.
Oh, we watched some of this.
No, y'all don't. You don't watch the things that I watch.
Is it Greek stuff?
No, just like, I watch
like how it was
Bridgerton,
made, and-
You like a lot of documentaries,
Men That Built
don't you?
America, things like that.
Yeah.
That's something I just fall on by accident.
Yeah, you don't
The
seek it
remote
out.
falls on the floor. I'm like, I'll just watch that.
I watch the stuff like Explained with the X. There's no
The
E,
history
it's
of
just
the sock.
Explained. Anyway, by the way,
I
I'm
would
going to give
watch
you all a
that. The
little
history of the
gift.
missing sock.
Yeah,
Because the dryer does eat them up. Something to give you guys that's really nice and to get you in the holiday mood. If you're not quite yet, I don't know what's your problem, Scrooge. Here's a chance to win 4 tickets to the 11th annual Sugarland Holiday Lights at Constellation Field. It's running now until January the 5th. You can bring your friends and family out to enjoy over 3.5 million lights, a dazzling 40-foot light-up tree, light shows, numerous themed displays, Santa Claus until December 23rd, because he's busy after that, and then holiday vendors, food, and so much more. And you can enjoy the new synthetic ice rink on the field every night. So if you're caller 10 at 833-390-KRBE, you'll get 4 tickets to Sugarland's Holiday Lights.
More proof that we have so much going on in
Yep.
Houston. No wonder we're in the top 10.
It's a
This
fun
is a very
city.
busy show and a very busy city for the holiday season.
Now,
Here we go.
time for the Rula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
So this is kind of interesting. The U.S. Department of Labor is working to distribute $4.3 million in back wages to us people that live right here in Houston. It's the Houston District Office. They're going to be doling out this money. You can find out whether or not you're owed back wages. So it's really cool. The website is webapps.dol.gov. So basically, you'll type in places that you've worked in the past, and you find out if you're owed any money. I saw this story this morning. I think it was on Click2, and it's really...
Is it Click2 or called clickbait.com?
No, it was on Click2 Houston. I know, I'm always leery about that, find out how much money, but it was on a legitimate news service. So within the year winding, with the year winding down, the department is urging people to check their eligibility online. It's the Workers Owed Wages tool. So this tool is available in English and Spanish, and it allows users to quickly check if they are eligible to claim unpaid wages from a current or former employee. So, yeah, I think it's on click2houston.com. So it's not clickbait. You might want to check it out. Find out if you're owed money.
I'm going to ask our listeners, because they know more than we do, at 37530, just for my own interest, because there's so many things happening in Houston. I've been getting a lot of ads on my Instagram for the Holly Jolly Bar and Frosty's Bar in downtown Houston. It's these Christmas bars. Have you heard of them?
I mean,
Yes.
I'm getting a lot of
videos.
ads for that. I want to know who's gone to that and was it fun? 37530. I'm just giving you my own personal
Well, your
space right now.
algorithm, it hears you talking about Christmas all the time.
Well,
and
I
knows
already
what
was
to
on it.
target.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
they're
already
like-
coming at me.
They're like, this girl's
It's like all
gonna
these
spend money
Christmas
on
bars
us.
in Houston. Are the Christmas bars everything you wanted and more?
The girl that put up her decorations
That's
before
right.
Halloween was over.
No, November 1st. Calm down, Scrooge. And what's wrong with spreading joy? Nobody looks at a Christmas tree and frowns.
It's all about the weather.
People look at Christmas
I
trees
do
and
when
they
it's
smile.
like 98 degrees.
Yeah.
No, I don't care what the weather is. It's fine. Inside my house, it's nice and chilly, 69 degrees.
With the AC.
I put the fireplace
God,
on.
what's your bill like?
Yeah, that's
nice.
expensive.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, coming up next. Did you miss what happened on Revenge? Well, you're going to hear it next on The Real and Ryan Show.